heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice takes out Trey Cluxton. Right. Right back to Jackson. Ball. Flips it over to first and still gets Alex Harden. Crotch, get out, ball later. That's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed. Tie game. 60. Going, caught and robbed from Sam Thomas. He'll throw over to first and double him up. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice takes out Trey Cluxton. Right. Right back to Jackson. Ball. Flips it over to first and still gets Alex Harden. Crotch, get out, ball later. 2. And he might have just missed it. Caught and robbed from Jordan Rice.
Going, caught and robbed from Sam Thomas. Will throw over to first and double him up.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip goes to Barkley. Walk off.
Get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. That ball's in play. Going back, Keith McKay. He makes the run. Back at Thomas Playhouse makes the grab.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out.
I like it. That ball is absolutely tattooed. And what a roll! What a roll from Keith McKay.
Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
Welcome back to another AWA matchup between the Northern Nighthawks and the Pacific Pilots. Pacific Pilots are 4-2 to start the year. Nighthawks are 2-4, looking to get above 500 today. We're going to go to the lineups here.
Mark Campanero, Washington State University.
DJ Oliver, Edmonds Community College.
Keaton McKay, Westgate Elementary.
Kevin Doe, SMU.
Noah Roberts, Moses Lake Christian Academy.
Jack Playhouse, University of Washington.
Drew Gradwell, Blue Mountain State University. Go Goats.
Philip Rosenbacher, Meadowdale High School.
Chance Justice, ITT Tech.
Philip Thomas, Meadowdale Middle School.
All right, the Nighthawks are the home team tonight. Start game one. Be underway in just a minute. We've got a solid pitching matchup here tonight between Drew Gradwell and DJ Oliver, two of the better pitchers in the league. I think they'll be battling it out for Cy Young potentially this year. Ball one. Sinker misses just outside.
And we're going to have to hold DJ accountable for the speed checks here. Drew, not so much.
Yeah, Drew likes to sit in that 58, 59 mile per hour range. Throws a lot of sinkers. There's another one right there for strike. Got 2-2 count. Just misses high.
Yeah, as we said, Drew throws his 63. It might be his hardest pitch of the year.
Misses outside. It's a walk for Keaton McKay. DJ Oliver stepping up to the plate. One hits the corner, 1-1.
Strike 3 there from Drew. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Just inside, be a ball, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of it there. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Drew's just a good pitcher. We got 2 down here. Real tough for Noah there. I mean, made good contact on a couple of tough pitches, but Drew's one of the best in the league.
Kevin Doe steps up to the plate. Strike 1. Yeah, Drew's sitting at 59 there. That one just misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike now. It's the inside corner. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and they get out of the inning. All right, Philip Thomas will lead off the bottom of the first inning. Ball inside. Announcers tonight, we got myself, Aaron Schofield of the Aces, and Jace Pratt alongside next to me, also of the Atlantic Aces. Bear with us. This is my first time up in the booth. We got a quick 3 balls, no strikes.
And reinforcements just showed up here. Mark has just entered the facility.
I'll be ball 4. So Philip Thomas draws himself a walk. That'll bring up Jack Blayhouse.
DJ is one of those guys where he is not usually off, but when he is, it's usually that first inning. He'll get a little wild, takes a little time to dial in. So I'd love to see the Nighthawks add a couple here and get on him early, especially with Drew on the mound.
Strike 1 early there, 51 miles per hour. Brings Swings it in slow. Slider way outside. Spamming sliders here early to Jack Playhouse. There's another one in there for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Ball's ripped over to short. Keaton McKay's there for the catch. Be 1 out. Chance Justice steps up to the plate. See if they can get going here. Ball 1 outside. Hits Chance there. 2-0. There, connects with the slider on the inside corner. 2-1 count. That ball's ripped off the tree, it looks like. Beneath the foul pole, though. It'll be a single for Chance. Drew Gradwell steps up to the plate with runners on first and second, 1 out. Popped up. DJ Oliver makes the catch. Runner's not advancing on that one. Got 2 outs now, with Philip Grossenbacher stepping up to the plate. That's right, John Miller. Dingers or nothing. That's our motto here. Ball outside, 1-0 to Philip Grossenbacher.
Yeah, maybe I missed it, but was there a home run challenge for tonight? What's the number at 8? Gonna be tough with the cold weather, but with these two teams, you know, it's certainly doable. They both hit their fair share over. Everyone on these lineups can hit it out.
Inappropriate. Oh, come on. Stay on it. You go 1-3. Oh!
Strike 3 hits the inside corner to end the inning. We'll be right back.
Whoops. Good. Like the third one up there, I was like, hey, who do you throw this pitch at? Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Got that deep.
Who do you guys have up? Who do you have up?
Keaton McKay steps to the plate here. See if he can get the Pilots on the board in top of the second.
6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. every day. It's long days, man. It's long days. And we get off at like 4:45 today. So.
Strike 1. Keaton swings early.
Ready to go.
Strike 2. Drew's going right after him.
Let's go, Keith.
Just misses the inside corner. 2-1. 1-2.
Boy.
Count even here. Just gets a piece of it. Drew coming in. Oh, cannot make the catch.
New life. New life.
And surely that won't come back to bite Drew.
Yeah, it's a hard one there. I mean, Keaton hits a
spin on it. Yeah, you're running in.
You know, if Keaton hits it out right here, I mean, Drew's gonna be thinking about that one all night.
No doubt. He's one of those sneaky good batters, right? He just always seems to be on first base at the end of the at-bat. Whether it's a walk or a hit, you know, him being one of the fastest guys in the league.
Good eye.
Just misses outside. It'll be full count. Misses in. Ball 4. Keaton gets to first base, and we got Mark Campanero stepping up to the plate.
It's a great at-bat from Keaton there. Should have been out. You know, got a second leg, took advantage of it, and he's standing on first, loading the table here for Mark. Definitely one of the best hitters in the league. See how cold he is coming off. You know, showed up a little late, missed his first at bat. No warm-up swing, so this is gonna be his first swing.
Takes a nasty pitch off the top of the zone there. 0-1. A lot of sinkers here from Drew Gradwell early on. Misses inside, bring the count to 2-1. Misses in again, 3-1. He does not go. Ball 4. Guys on first and second. The Pilots have something brewing. DJ Oliver stepping up to the plate here. See if he can help himself out. That ball's ripped. Chance Justice with a heck of a play in right field. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, unlucky. Would have been nice. Good rip. That's a good rip.
It's unfortunate for DJ, you know, facing one of the best guys in the league, and then when you do barrel it up, it goes right to hands. Lucky that he didn't get doubled up there. Mark looked like he was pretty far off the bag.
Strike 1 to Noah Roberts. Strike 2, same pitch. See if he goes back to that again. He does indeed, but Noah fights that one off. Foul ball, counts 0-2.
Good take from Drew there, ball in the dirt. Every pitch is tough here.
Floats that one in there. Evens the count at 2-2. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Will be 2 outs in the inning. Kevin Doe stepping up to the plate. See if he can help his team out here. Yeah, it's a cold night here, just over 50 degrees, cloudy skies. Ball is not going to be going out of the ballpark easy tonight. 1-1 count.
Yeah, I mean, the cold weather doesn't help. Then you got probably the 2 front runners for Cy Young throwing 2 different games. The second pitcher on both these teams, you know, that's where you can get your home runs really racked up. So we'll see what happens when those games come around.
Yeah, Drew and DJ both 2 very different pitchers. DJ has a large selection of pitches that he likes to go through, and Drew kind of sticks to a main 1-2 with his sinker sliders kind of going in and out of the zone, and along with a riser that he throws in there as well. The bases will be loaded now here for Keaton McKay at the top of the lineup.
And just when you think you figured Drew out, you know, you've seen 10 at-bats or whatever in a day against him, he'll mix in a knuckleball, and you'll just be standing there asking yourself what happened. Throws it very, very rarely, but it's a good one.
Keaton off to a slower start this year with a 154 batting average. Takes strike one. Riser there at 59, gets by him. Count 1-2. And the sinker for strike three. Nighthawks get out of a big jam there. See if they can get some runs here.
It'll be Philip Thomas leading off when we get back here in the bottom of the second. Still tied 0-0.
Hey, can you switch my position with Noah? DH preferred. Okay. Thank you. You want Noah DH? Or Kevin? Noah. Kevin? Noah? No, Noah's gonna DH. Yeah.
Philip Thomas steps in, see if he can get the Nighthawks going in the bottom of the second. Misses outside, ball one. That ball's ripped. That one's not coming back. Philip Thomas with a home run solo shot. The Nighthawks lead 1-0.
That ball smoked dead center. I mean, slider cut way too much of the plate. DJ, I'm sure, knows it, but glad it's only one, you know, in his head. He knows they can score. Just left the bases loaded. That kind of sucks, but they still got 3 outs to work with at minimum, so should be good here. Just trying to keep it to 1.
Yeah, that one just caught too much of the zone. It's a hanging curveball, and Philip made DJ pay for it. Slider there inside corner, strike one. Just misses that one outside. Evens up the count. That one's ripped past Mark Campanero at third. Jack decides to stay at first base for a single.
Yeah, Pilots are lucky that didn't kick off the tree too weird and be a ground roll double. You know, rolling past that tree, hit off and stayed in play, so it keeps him to a single there.
That brings up Chance Justice. Chance has a lot of pop in his bat. Yeah, John, Jace here was just telling me about that Blazing Wings challenge you got, so I'm glad you were saved from that.
It happened, bitch. Stay on it now.
Counts 2-1. Swing and a miss there at the slider. Evens up the count, 2-2. Misses with the slow curve. Swing and a miss, gets Chance on a slider. Strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning.
It's good bounce back from DJ, you know, giving up that leadoff home run and kind of touched up ball down the line there from Jack. It's good to get one on the board. If they were to roll a rare double play in the league, you know, they'd be out of it. But definitely seen a couple happen this year.
Strike one there to Drew. Misses low, 1-1. That ball's ripped, just foul. Drew wishes he had that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So out at first base. Ball was hit over the right side, and DJ was fumbling it a little bit, but he managed to recover and get the out at first. Jack advances to third on the play. And we've got 2 outs with a runner on third. Philip Grossenbacher stepping up.
Yeah, not the ideal result from Drew, obviously, but does his job. You know, moves the guy first to third. Good base running by Jack there, using that speed and going first to third. Sacks really only matter when you got an out to give. You know, a fly out here doesn't score him as long as the ball's caught.
And I started off in the minors and just took way too long. You gotta
Philip holds back there. 2-0 count.
It's hard to level up your pitching and your batting. Yeah. They don't do like separate.
Rips it over to third. Mark Campanero with the throw. Out at first base, and the Pilots will get out of the inning. 1-0. See if they can tie this game back up.
It's for the game. Like, so then we'll switch at the end of the game.
Where we at? I feel like he still goes to Silverton. I'm sure he does. I swear I saw him there one time. Okay.
Mark, who's your player count?
Oh, God.
Pete Alonso? You think I'm Pete Alonso? Why? I thought you meant by looks. I was like, I don't know about that one.
I got your hat, by the way, in my car.
Do you actually? Dude, I'm so pumped you said that because, dude, I've been wanting to wear that hat so bad.
I got it.
Dude, that's a sick hat, though.
The amount of time.
Really?
Yeah, that's great.
Dude, I mean, not very many people have it.
You got places to do.
Mark Campanero stepping up to the plate. He can tie it with 1 swing of the bat. Takes the ball inside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Drew knows that too, but everyone on this team's got sneaky pop.
Ripped over to first. Bobbles it. Secures it and gets the out.
It's a big out. Now you face the end of the lineup here. You know, cruise to a victory if you're Drew. That's the plan here. But these guys are tough. I mean, everyone puts the ball in play. You know, they hardly strike out. When they do put it in play, it's usually hit hard. Just got to miss some hands.
Strike 1. As you mentioned in the chat, no lead is safe in this league. We've seen some of the biggest comebacks, even over 10+ runs. So one run is nothing.
Oh, pocket ball.
Go, Jack.
Fouls that one off. Ball, 2 strikes. Rips that one over to first. No one's at first. Not much hustle there from DJ. He is the starting pitcher on the mound. Might be trying to save his energy. That'll be the second out of the inning. Pilots are down to their final out here.
I'd rather them see it. I mean, how do we want to injure them?
Ball 1 misses outside.
Good eye. That's not you.
3-0. That ball hits the corner. Nasty pitch there. Can't really do much with that. 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul. Full count. Misses just inside.
Go, Kev.
Strike one.
Go, Kev. Oh, boy,
That one hits Kevin in the back. 1-1. Misses just outside. That one's back to Drew. Goes to first.
Hey, did that hit you?
He swung.
Did that hit your hand?
But he swung.
It's a foul though.
We're seeing if that hit the hand here of the batter.
No. That's a foul.
Might have to take a look at the replay here.
Think about if you're swinging and you get hit in the nuts.
Looks pretty close.
You didn't swing and miss the ball. If you put it in play, I think it's just a...
Well, so are you arguing if it's a strike? It's a strike. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that it's still a
right. So that wouldn't be an out though.
No.
It's foul. He's saying it's not a foul ball, but it's a strike regardless.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Two.
But there was only one strike now.
Yeah. Correct. So yeah, it's strike. Yeah.
We're arguing the same thing.
Call on the field is a foul ball.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. It does not matter. There's some confusion there, and they didn't even know how many outs were. That is game.
Terrible game, DJ.
The Nighthawks win 1-0, and Drew Gradwell throws a no-hitter.
Are we?
Now we're home. Oh, we're home now for sure.
That was the craziest hit I've seen.
I didn't watch yesterday, but when I checked it, it was already 8-2. His first couple years. I think the same or well, that I remember when we drafted him, they were surprised he even fell.
No, it was that first name.
Yeah. Right? And then like his second appearance, I think he was like same for all back then. Same exact. What do you think he'll go from AA to MLB?
We're skipping interview. We're good.
Whatever.
Yeah. Alright, whenever you're ready, we're gonna skip an interview.
So we're going to get right back into game number 2 here. There's some confusion at the end of game number 1, but the Northern Nighthawks got out of it, and not so surprising, but Drew Gradwell threw himself another no-hitter.
Yeah, it's definitely not his first one. I think he's still chasing that first perfect game as he gets into trouble with the walks, which I think he had 3 or 4 last game. And there was plenty of traffic, just all due to walks. It's got to be a positive for the pilots. They get one hit there, they're up 4-1, anything like that. Going to be the same pitching matchup here. DJ Oliver versus Drew Gradwell. Got another good one. And oftentimes want to win you a game in this league. With Drew on the mound, it's going to be a tough day at the office.
That ball's ripped over to short. Keaton McKay makes the throw to first. Ball tailed away.
Thank God that ball was crunch.
So Phillip gets on first with his single. We'll bring up Jack Playhouse.
Well, it's not even that, the rally that people have. The baseball's good.
And Jack's going to have to start swinging the stick a little bit if he wants to use Creed as a walk-up song.
We'll see if he can get a hit here. Nighthawks, the only team with multiple jerseys. They've got both home and away jerseys. What do you think of these whites?
They're nice. Definitely nice. Same shorts, it looks like.
Yes. That ball's ripped. Just as you said it, Jack rips himself a single. Pass Mark there at third.
Okay, he can keep his walk-up song. I'd love to see Chance just get into one here. Really,
yeah.
Take a lead early, help Drew out. Not that he needs it too much, but
yeah, I mean he just threw a no-hitter. So
move Phillip over. He's got the speed. You know, a ground ball even to DJ here on the mound. He's probably taking third.
Chance rips one up. Foul around the tree. Mark Campanero with the catch. Yep, Phillip and Jack both advance on the catch. Be runners on second and third with one out.
I mean, Mark's got to be heads up there. I know he's behind the tree, but that's a big 3 feet or whatever it is in this league to give up. Now a deep fly to keep and likely get it done here.
You know, we have yet to see a speed check tonight. I don't know about
Drew had one at 63.
Oh. I missed that.
One, yeah.
I mean, it's not. I was gonna say it's not an aces matchup because we usually have 10, 15 per game.
Definitely not Moses Valdez on the mound. I'll tell you what.
Swing and a miss there from Drew. Strikes out. That'll bring Phillip Grossenbacher 2 down.
Yeah, it's big for DJ there. Guy on third. You know, something to the right side of the infield most definitely brings that run home. Going to get that strikeout, man. It's his calling card. Kind of put the guys away, bear down when he's in tough spots.
Phillip Grossenbacher rips one over to first. He gets tagged out.
What a play from Noah. We got to double check that.
Yeah, we're going to check the replay, but I think he was out. Calling the field is out.
Like he was out.
Heck of a throw from Noah Roberts there. He's indeed out, confirmed. The Pilots escape a jam.
They're saving themselves a run. You know, that is what you love to see if you're DJ on the mound.
Oh boy, no. Boy, let's go. Come on,
Keaton McKay steps up to the plate here for the Pilots. See if they can take their first lead of the night.
Let's
go, Keaton.
Ball 60, hit over to first. Chance doesn't have to move there. Steps on the bag for out number 1.
Chance has been busy over there. You know, a lot have been hit to him. I think these Pilots are just late, maybe not picking it up so well out of that lefty's arm. There's not too many lefties in the league. Most of them are pretty good.
Good eye.
Mark Campanero taking ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike there at 60 miles per hour. Does not go. 3-1 count. Rips that one over to Jack at third. Bobbles it. Does not come up with it. And Mark Campanero finds himself on first base. See if DJ Oliver can give himself a lead here early.
It's a tough play from Jack. They're ranging your left. You know, the ground's not even. It'll kick wherever. But Definitely one you would love to have as Drew, but can't expect to be made every single time.
Yeah, it's a hard one, especially the grass is a little choppy, and it's cold out too. So I mean, even if you have a throw over there, it could be offline, and never know. Ball hits the zone. Foul ball, just back into the announcer's booth back here. Does not go. That one's spinning, might come back. Ball stops just short of the fair foul line that we have out here.
That's what I'm saying.
Had a chance to go out.
That one had a lot of English on it.
Want to go, DJ? I'd be so massive.
Ball's popped up. No shot for Drew on that one. It's out of play. We've got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of that one. Fouls it off in the same spot.
Either way, that was hitting me in the chest. Keep throwing strikes.
Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Don't worry if he keeps throwing off.
Mark's getting antsy over at first. He wants to move over. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's not moving there. Will be the second out of the inning. And up steps Noah Roberts, who just had a heck of a potential game-saving play there in the first inning.
Yeah, game-saving play in the first is kind of crazy. But let's see if he can't build on that momentum. You know, at the very least, move Mark over. But, you know, I've seen Noah hit his fair share, and can run into one every now and then.
Takes a strike there. The 0-1.
Throw him out of the game. You're done. Delay of game.
Backs him up off the plate. 1-1 count. Backs him up again. 2-1. That'll be popped up over to Chance, and he's there to make the catch. Out number 3. Score is 0-0, and we're going to the top of the second.
It'll be Philip Thomas leading off. Yeah, 0-0 coming top 2.
Now batting for the Northern Nighthawks, first baseman, number 11, Philip Thomas.
Philip Thomas steps up to the plate. Takes that one just outside. 1-0. That ball is ripped, and it is gone. That one's going into the neighbor's yard. 1-0. Philip Thomas puts him up top.
Philip Thomas now responsible for the only 2 runs that we've seen this series, both solo shots off DJ Oliver. Pretty impressive feat to do it once, but very impressive twice.
Well, and when his bat is hot, it is hot. He gets on a streak, and he might just put a few more out here tonight.
Yeah, he's one of the better hitters in the league when he's on. He's got some swing and miss in that bat, but boy does he swing hard.
Jack Playhouse takes ball 1 and ball 2. DJ's throwing a lot of sliders to him tonight. Connects with that one, 2-1. Another slider outside for 3-1. Popped up to DJ here with the catch. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Chance Justice.
Now batting for the Northern Nighthawks, second baseman, number 20.
So what's your player comp for Chance here? Maybe like an Evan Gaddis kind of style? He's got the bagpipes for his walk-up song. Pops that one up.
Chance just his player comp. It's gotta be a first baseman.
Just avoids a foul ball there, brings his bat down.
It's a good one. Chance a good player.
Ball's popped up.
A run into his fair share of home runs. And plays good first. We won't see him on the mound, so don't have to worry about that kind of comp.
Yeah, he's got a lot of pop in his bat.
But he's a very passive hitter, you know?
He is.
The ones that he wants.
Yep, he waits to get his. Takes that one. Evens up the count 2-2. Rips that one over to third. Mark Campanero with the throw, and it sails over. Noah Roberts there at first. So Chance works himself out of that out bat and gets to first, and that'll bring up Drew Gradwell. See if he can help himself out some more and extend that lead. Ball's popped up foul. 0-1's the count.
And as you were talking about earlier, Drew's got to be Jacob DeCroix, player comp.
That'd be a good one. Heck of a play from Mark Campanero at third base there. Is able to get Drew Gradwell at first.
Can you please look at the replay?
Yeah, we're going to have to take a look.
Call on the field is out, but we are going to look at the replay here. Call stands. Drew is out at first base. Good hustle there, Drew. That'll bring up Philip Grossenbacher with 2 outs and chances over at third base. Strike one there. Swing and a miss there from Philip. Count will be 0-2. Good take there. Two-two's the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the slider. The Pilots get out of the inning, but not before another solo shot from Philip Thomas.
Gonna be 1-0 good on the bottom of the second. Gonna have Kevin leading off here.
Who do you have up? Kevin. Let's go, Kev. Start off, baby. Let's go. Come on.
I help myself too. Let's
go, Kev.
So Kevin steps up to the box. Ball one.
Yeah, in the bottom of the first, Pilots did notch their first hit of the night against Drew. First run is surely to follow here soon.
Well, we got the no-hitter already broken up in game 2, so we don't have any worries there. Don't have to jinx that one. There will be no no-hitter in game number 2. Healthy hack there. And hits the zone. Strike 3 for the first out of the inning.
As Mark in the bottom of the first hit ripped one past Jack Blahos there at third for the first hit of the night. Still looking for that first run, but feeling it's coming here soon. Part of the lineup here, 1-2. Drew kind of on his last legs in the night, pitching in his 5th inning already.
Ball one high to Keaton McKay.
Oh, you good?
Drew will take that himself over at first base for the second out of the inning.
Right here, Mark. Let's go.
Ball inside. Where's that one to the ribs? Strike one. That one just misses low. Yeah, the dinger challenge tonight is 8, and we are sitting at 2 so far. That ball's ripped onto the roof.
Good job from Mark there to hold. Got a full count coming.
That one just foul past the Aaron Schofield tree, my tree. Let's go. I think I'm gonna have to, when I retire, I think I'm gonna have to put a little post out there. You know, maybe etch my name into that tree, since I've hit it so many times. Just gets a piece of that one. Count still full.
Yeah, good battle for Mark here. It's going to be pitch number 8 coming.
Jack Blayhouse over at third cannot come up with that one. Got the choppy grass over there. I know that all too well.
Yeah, caught a root right in front of him, or a pine cone. He's checking it out now. Might be a delayed excuse or something. It definitely popped up at least a little bit.
All right.
We'll give Mark the hit. You know, maybe he slides me a 5 under the table.
Yeah, Mark doesn't need too much help in the stat category. He usually tends to be top 3 in the league in just about everything. Ball up top. 2-0 is the count. 3-0. We'll see if DJ has the green light here. He does indeed. Swing and a miss, 3-1. That one hits the top of the zone. Full count now. Strike 3 looking right on the corner, and Drew gets out of the inning.
On top third, still 1-0 Nighthawks, and I'm sure you've heard this before, but Philip Thomas leading off again.
We got a good question here. What are my thoughts on the Mariners' playoff potential? I gotta say, I think they're pretty good. I mean, I think I don't know how the game's going right now. It's still 0-0 when I stopped watching, but I think the Mariners are gonna make their way to the playoffs this year. It seems. Oh, that ball's ripped up the middle. Philip Thomas gets on with a leadoff single. I'll bring up Jack Blayhouse. But yeah, I mean, the Mariners had a slow start. A lot of their big 3, you call it, with Josh Naylor, Julio Rodriguez, and obviously Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh. You know, they had a slow start, but they seem to be heating up a little bit here. And as the weather gets hotter, I think they will keep getting those bats hot. I mean, I think they're gonna turn it around. Cal's got, you know, something like 5 home runs this week too. So.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to heat up. But did you see Josh Naylor?
That ball is ripped and out of here. Jack Blayhouse with a 2-run shot to center.
Yeah, great swing from Jack there. Caught that slider he's been seeing all day, drove it dead center. You know, you talk about his walk-up song, and then he starts to hit. So maybe we got to do that a little more often.
Well, and you don't see many home runs from Jack, but that one was ripped, and it just made it over the top. It was a line drive and snuck over the yellow line. Good for Jack there.
All right, but back to what we were talking about before we were interrupted.
DJ with a nice play to get him at first base for the first out of the inning.
Josh Naylor just got caught stealing for his first time as a Mariner today, which, for a guy that is notably one of the slowest people in the league, it's a pretty good stat to have.
Definitely. I mean, he
Took
stole
about
how many
35 bags before he got caught for his
How many bases did he steal last year? Close to 30, right? 30?
Over 30.
Yeah, over 30. And he's had a couple this year already, too. That ball's ripped over to third. Mark with a nice snag, throws it to first, gets the out. That'll be out number 2. Philip Grossenbacher stepping up to the plate.
Nighthawks definitely seeing DJ a little more. We're up there free swinging, you know, DJ's pounding the zone. We're up there hacking first pitch. I think past three guys all swung at first pitch. Getting what they're liking versus DJ right now.
Jace, what is your outlook for the American League finishers? Who's going to sit up top of the league?
Are we talking AWA American League or MLB American?
I'm assuming, since he was talking about the Mariners, he was talking about MLB. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3, and that will end the inning.
Let's clarify on break, and then we can chat about it in the bottom of the third here.
That's ridiculous.
We got Nighthawks leading the Pacific Pilots 3-0 going bottom 3. Going to be Noah Roberts leading off.
Go.
Give Noah.
All right, we are back here. Noah Roberts steps up to the dish. Right, had to narrowly dodge that one in the booth here. Strike 1 at the top of the zone. Backs him up off the plate. Counts 1-1. Yeah, we talked over the break, and we both agree that the Mariners will end out on top. That ball's ripped up the middle. Philip Thomas cannot come up with it, and Noah Roberts finds himself on first with a single.
That's good barrel out. I mean, he's hit a couple hard tonight that have just found hands, and that one did too, but maybe caught a pine cone or Philip just missed it out there. It looked like it was coming towards it. Tough play because Noah's pretty quick.
Well, the Pilots needed that to try and make something happen here in game number 2.
Yeah, chasing 3, but got 3 outs to work with here.
Swing and a miss. Kevin finds himself down early, 0-2. Strike 3 on the inside corner there. That's just nasty. 1 out.
Yeah, been a rough day for Kevin so far, but luckily not over yet. You know, there's still a third game to be played. Drew's just one of those guys. You know, if you're a new guy like he is, it's especially your first time seeing him, your jaw's going to be on the ground more than once.
Ball's hit over to first base. Chance up with it. Beats him to first base. Keaton McKay out. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that leaves it up to Mark Campanaro. See if he can keep the Pilots' hopes alive here.
Yeah, definitely the guy you want up in this position. Only tough thing for them is can't tie up with 1 swing here. You know, even 1 out, they're still trailing 1. And these are who you want. This is who you want at the plate. Mark already 2 for 2 in this game.
Takes a good pitch there for ball 2. Just misses there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Healthy hack there from Mark. 3-1. counts full.
Take a toss here, too.
Takes a good pitch right there and extends the inning. Mark's able to work himself a walk, and that brings up DJ Oliver. See if he can tie this one up.
Come on, DJ. Take a toss, too.
Yeah, as chat mentioned earlier, DJ's got one of the lowest ERAs in the league, but he's given up 3 earned runs this game. That ball might... Oh, it stopped rolling just before the line. That'll be foul ball, 0-1 count.
Pilots into their last out here, but you know, DJ's got some sneaky pop. He'll run into a couple every now and then. Does so here, and it's tie game. We got a top 4 at least.
Ball inside. We'll stick around after game 2 to read the chat and answer some questions and whatnot. That one just misses outside, ball 3. Full count.
Make or break pitch here for Jerome.
That ball is ripped, and what deal? Home run, 3-run home run from DJ Oliver, ties the game up. That is one of the clutchest hits that I've seen from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably pissed he gave up, you know, 3 himself, but can shake that off now. Got those 3 back all by himself. You know, good on Noah for getting on early, and then Mark working that full count walk. Hats off to DJ there. Really caught his pitch, drove it dead center. And one of the deepest part of that yards out there, left center, off one of the better pitchers in the league. Really impressive. And then you got Noah, who just smoked a line drive last time up. Found himself a single.
Yeah, I mean, just so impressive from DJ there. I mean, he was down to 2 strikes last out of the game, and he made something happen, and now just assured extras, or they might walk it off here.
Yeah, down to your final strike, always, you know, that's what you dream about in the backyard as a kid, right? Little full count, you know, game on the line, tie-in home run. That's what you dream about, and he just came through.
Well, Drew gets it out of it there, and, you know, going into the top of the 4th here, now DJ steps back onto the mound, see if he can hold the Nighthawks at bay this inning. We'll go through a couple questions here. So we were talking about the Mariners being at the top, and we said that we think that the Yankees will be at the top of the AL as well.
Yankees usually have a good record.
Blue Jays
are playing good ball.
You got the A's. Someone mentioned the A's. I mean, shoot, they've had a great start to the year. They have a lot of young talent, really exciting talent to watch.
Someone's got to make it out of the Central.
Definitely. Mentioned the Chicago Cubs here too. We got Cubs fans, we got Royals fans. I like the Royals. Bobby Witt just hit his first home run. Was it yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday, and that's surprising to see. But you know, he might get going here. And Cubs, I like the Cubs too. Cubs they're always fun to watch. Ball's over to first. Noah is unable to come up with that one.
Excellent.
Phillip finds a way on, and that'll bring up Jack Playhouse.
You thinking it?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really seen a super surprising team outside of maybe the A's this year. Apart from last year, it seems pretty similar. I know the Rays are playing all right ball. Wondering where the Orioles are at.
Sorry to Giants fans, Red Sox fans, Mets fans. I don't know what to tell you.
All the above.
You know, apologize. You guys have good franchises, so and you don't deserve that. But
most surprising thing maybe the Red Sox and their fall off this year. You know, just firing basically their entire coaching staff.
Yeah. Cora's out. Phillies tried to actually get Alex Cora because Phillies also fired.
After he got fired, he was tweeting about how he was so happy. Really, the first time that I've seen a coach get fired, lose his job, and he's sunshines and rainbows. Maybe it's he's still owed $20 million or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That'll be a single. Oh, coming over to third. Safe into third. Great base running there from Philip Thomas over there. And Jack gets a check swinging a bunt single there.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
Our motto here, dingers or nothing, never bunt, hit dingers. And, you know, that's just about as close to a bunt as you can get. But Jack finds himself on first base.
And, you know, that's a Jack Playhouse kind of swing. We kind of got shocked about that home run that he hit earlier.
That ball is ripped. Oh,
died though.
It dies. They score the run. Keaton's able to get the out at second, so Jack Playhouse comes off. That ball looked like it had a shot, but I think the holes were on the wrong side, and it just went straight down. Let's see if Drew can help himself out here.
And good on the Nighthawks to at least get one. You know, make the Pilots have to score next inning to keep this game going.
That ball sails way high.
It is. Let's come down at some point.
Swing and a miss on the slider. Strike three. It'll be the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Philip Grossenbacher.
That's where I was expecting it to go.
Yeah, who do you think the most surprising team's kind of downfall is this year with the Phillies? Oh, that ball's ripped over past Mark at third. Philip finds himself on with a nice single. That'll bring up the other Philip Thomas.
What was that one more time?
Yeah, who do you think is kind of the most surprising team in the league that's just not winning this year that you figured would be a top? I gotta say the Phillies have to be up there. They have a lot of talent on that team.
Yeah, I mean, to me, if it's not the Red Sox, maybe the Giants. They've been bad. And first-year skipper Tony Vitello, you know, coming from college. I believe it's the first college coach to come straight to the major leagues.
It is, yeah.
And Tony Vitello, and they've got a couple really good positions. You know, great defensively some spots, but really lacking the bats, especially in that park.
I gotta say, as a biased Mariners fan, I love to see the Astros losing. So, you know, if Astros losing, America's winning. That's what I say.
Going bottom four, Nighthawks leading the Pacific Pilots here, 4-3. Gonna need one to keep this game going at least, two to walk it off. Gonna be leading off Kevin Doe again.
Go, baby. Come on. You got this. Go. Go. Why is this thing getting flaccid right now? You got this, baby. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Keep base trying to get track. Let's go.
Gonna have Kevin leading off here. Yeah, we've seen Drew a couple times now. He's due to run into one. You know, catch a slider, catch a rise, or whatever it may be.
Good eye. Attaboy.
Got in the chat, the Brewers are decimating the Diamondbacks right now, 13-2 in the sixth. See, I love to see that because one of my best friends is a big Diamondbacks fan, and he gives me a lot of flack for the Mariners all the time, so I'm happy to see it. I'll have to text him after the game. Swing and a miss there. Nice pitch from Drew. Strike three, gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, great AB from Drew there. I mean, falling down 3-0 to start and then coming back and getting the strikeout. No foul balls. That's something you really like to see. Up Up now steps Keaton, who is grounded out 3 times this game. Seeing if he can't put together an AB and load this game up for Mark. You know, one swing, walk it off.
They're a good duo to have at the top of the lineup. Keaton gets on base. He works the count. Mark, you know, he's got one of the best power bats in the league. That ball finds the zone. 1-1 count. Just misses outside there.
Good on Drew to pick that ball up. I think Keaton's hit that area 3 times. You know, make sure you're picking up the right ball. Clean your space up a little bit.
Oh yeah, gotta do some house cleaning. That one hits off the zone and hits Keaton almost in the face for strike number 2. That ball's ripped and it is out of here. Keaton McKay ties the game up 4-4 here in the bottom of the 4th.
And now Pilots just won't go down without a fight this game. The first game, they were a little upset. They got no hit, whatever. But they're showing them that they still got the power to swing it out. It's their 2nd game-extending home run so far.
Well, Keaton needed that too, because like I said earlier in game number 1, you know, he hasn't been
3 this game. Yeah, he needed it.
He's been
They're not
strong
always
at the
super
plate.
pretty, but they all count the same.
Well, he got all that one. That was a laser of the right field wall.
It doesn't get any easier now. You got Mark stepping up, who's 2 for 2 with a walk already this game.
Gets beamed there twice in the ribs, back to back. Drew might be making a statement.
Yeah, showing a little frustration out there, hitting him.
Hits him again, 3 in the same spot.
I'd love to see just one down the middle here, and Mark sends it as far as he can.
I mean,
that target.
he hits him again. Mark might have to discharge the mound. We'll see a little AWA brawl action tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, he hits him again. That's a walk, and he's going to face DJ, who just took him deep last at bat.
Very true. Well, got a good hitters count here. 3-1. Solid up count for Mark Campanaro. That ball is skied. Holes on the wrong side. Chance Justice able to make the play at first base.
Definitely sounded good, but the weather is dropping rapidly here. Really got to get a hold of one and hit it well to get it out right about now.
Yeah, you get the holes on the wrong side, and that thing just kind of goes straight upwards. I mean, sometimes you feel like you have all of it, and you don't. It's disappointing. That ball up in DJ's grill house. Ball 2. 2-0's the count. Way up high. 3-0. Strike 1. Finds the zone there. That ball's ripped over to third. Jack Playhouse cannot come up with it. Hits the side brick. So at least DJ has held it first. Doesn't get any extra bases off that one. Finds himself on, and that'll step up to the plate, Noah Roberts.
Noah Roberts 1 for 3 today with a hard line drive and a single. Struck out last time.
Go Noah, come on, baby.
Strike 1 there. Evens the count at 1-1. Nasty sinker. Hits the inside corner. 1-2. Hits that one over the right side. Nobody is there. Throw over to third. Safe into third. Heads up play from DJ.
Front there. And that gets by him. That's game.
Yep.
That gets by Jack over there.
Good play from Jack. Heads up base running from DJ. Perfectly placed hit from Noah Roberts. And the Pilots have the winning run on third base.
Hey, look at
Kevin
Kevin
Doe.
here. He's struggled so far, but that all goes away if you get a hit here.
Good eye. That's not you.
Ball misses just low.
Just finding a way to keep that chain moving.
Good eye.
Misses the zone by inches again. 2-0. Fouls that one off.
Good.
Pitch number 90 for Drew this game, which for going 4 innings really isn't too many.
Attaboy.
It's about 20 or so an inning, 22 an inning. Not too bad.
Not too bad in wiffle ball.
Good eye.
That one misses just high.
Up against the ropes now is Drew. You know, nowhere to
Bases
put
loaded.
Keaton. A walk ends the game.
And I mean, Keaton just hit a home run, so he's got to be feeling good about himself.
Yeah, 3 groundouts and a home run for him this game. But anything in play, you know, Keaton's going to be hustling down that line. Going to be a tough play to throw him out.
Swing and a miss there. Wants to end it with a grand slam, I bet. That's strike 2. Drew's not backing down. Just misses there. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye.
Another solid pitch.
Good eye.
Keaton's working a good at bat here. 2-2's the count.
Yeah, he always ends up working a good at bat, whether he starts 0-2 or 3-0.
That one's popped up over to Chance at first, and he makes the catch. The Nighthawks will get out of it, and we're going to the top of the 5th inning, Jace.
Yeah, we got 4-4 going top 5. DJ Lover still on the mound and could be leading off Jack Playhouse here.
These two teams do not give up easy. We're right back into it. DJ is on the bump and ready to go. Jack Playhouse steps up to the plate. Backs him up off the plate there, 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Now you wonder if DJ's got to warm up a little bit. That inning took 10-15 minutes, the bottom of that inning. It's getting cold out here. Does have that long sleeve on, but 2-1, and that first strike would have been a ball had Jack laid off.
Yeah, some of the players choosing to wear sweatpants today on the Pilots. That one hits the zone. Nasty pitch there. Can't do much with that. Full count. That ball's ripped. Keaton can't get to it. Jack finds himself on base with another single. Jack's been picking up his bat, and he's been swinging in that thing, man. He's found himself on base quite a bit today.
Had a couple nice hits, you know. He's been getting fed a steady diet of sliders. Finally turned a couple around.
Yeah, he had that home run earlier, couple hard hit singles, and he's turning around his batting average, that's for sure. The ball's popped up, just got under it. Noah's camped out, makes the out for out number 1. That'll bring up Drew Gradwell. See if he can help himself out.
And Drew 0 for 4 in this game. He's got 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts.
Strike 1 there. Ball outside, evens up the count, 1-1. That ball is ripped, going back, hits off of the tree beneath the home run line, and that'll just be a single. That ball did not carry.
Just missed it there for Drew.
I love how you pitched that, though.
Maybe 2 or 3 months, it's a home run. It's 20 degrees warmer out here.
Yeah, it's getting a little chilly out here tonight.
For a single.
Well, I'll take that, but wait for it.
Oh! Off the knob of the bat there, strike 1. Swinging a foul ball, 0-2. Strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning.
He upsets Phillip, who's had himself a game. 4 for 5 with 3 singles, a home run, and that 1 strikeout. Strikeout was last at bat, so, you know, 0 for 1 in his last one. But definitely seeing DJ Weldon get 4 hits at least off of him in one game, one including a home run.
Just misses inside there. Yeah, DJ really wants to get out of this one. That ball is skied out to center, and it dies for Keaton McKay making the catch out there. And the Pilots are able to get out of the inning, and they have a shot to walk it off here. Game tied at 4.
Going to be Mark Campanaro leading off. That's the guy you want to see up if you're a Pilots fan.
Come on, dude. We got a couple more circles until it really starts to feel.
You have me, right?
Yeah. No, I can throw this all down.
Yeah, you gonna hit a dinger or what? What are we doing here?
Oh, we're still on that.
You just want to be out here all night or what?
Start talking about the Taco Bell order.
I'm trying to hang with my boys.
Start someone on second after Mark.
I do need me some Taco Bell right now, that's for sure.
No, it's 6. 6.
He's gonna hit you 3 more times. Yeah.
All right, up steps Mark Campanaro in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Ball's
Gonna be foul.
Foul ball.
Got a piece of the tree over there.
Yeah.
Mark burning his energy.
He's really tired.
Mark's got quite a bit of stamina, so he's going to step right back up to the plate here.
Mark playing in what looks like 1970s baseball cleats. Maybe soccer cleats. Whatever works for him. I mean, he's one of the best hitters in the league.
Yeah, I don't know if he wears those all the time or if this is one-off thing. That ball is ripped off the wall. Just missed that one. Got a little on top of it. Just a laser for a single.
Yeah, about a foot higher, and that's a home run. Unfortunate for Mark there, but definitely caught all the barrel on that one.
Mark, are those soccer cleats?
Got some Copa Cups.
Yeah, that's literally what it looks like.
Yeah.
Ball 1 to DJ Oliver.
Yeah, getting scared for Drew now here.
Ball 2.
Up over that 100 pitch mark now.
That's getting up there. Swing and a foul ball there. 2-1's the count.
Yeah, that onto his 40 or 50 I'm sure he had in game 1. He's up over 150, if not approaching it right about now.
Nice pitch there. Evens up the count at 2-2. Yeah, I mean, in this game, you can, that one's fouled off, you can throw up to 150, 200 pitches in wiffle ball. And, I mean, although it's not the same as throwing a baseball, it does get tiring. And your arm, you know, the next day, you're going to be feeling it. Especially throwing that light ball. 2-2 count here. Good at bat from DJ. Up the middle. Phillips able to step on second. We're going to have to take a look at the replay here.
You were already going.
Over at first base, there was a bobble by Chance Justice. And we're going to check out the replay booth.
Come on. Got one.
Yeah. Call is safe at first base.
Did that count? Did that count? That counts?
Dude, we were looking at the play. Changes everything.
Ball up top there.
Good eye.
Ball 2. That ball's ripped right at Phil. Over to first, does not get it. DJ's going to second base.
No, it hit the brick.
Hits the brick.
Dead ball hit the brick.
Yeah, ball is deemed dead at first base. Nice play there from Philip Thomas at the middle. That ball was smoked, and he really didn't have to move. He just stuck his hands out, caught it, made a nice throw over to first base, but, you know, it went into the dirt, and Chance wasn't able to dig it up. Luckily, it hit the brick, so.
I'd say both teams caught a break on that play. Noah smoked that ball right at someone, and then DJ was picked off there at second, or at first. Ball got by and hit the bricks.
Good eye, not you.
Yeah, I see in chat, DJ's a pitching coach for a local high school. I went to his game last night and hung out with him in the bullpen. His pitchers didn't do so hot last night. Gave up a 10 spot in the 4th inning.
Happens to the best of us.
Sure does.
Good eye. Out of
Ball inside. Counts full here. 2 outs in the inning.
Go, Ken.
Swing and a miss there. Strike 3, and Drew Gradwell is able to get out of the inning.
If you wanted extra wiffle ball, you came to the right spot. We're heading top 6, tied at 4 between the Nighthawks and the Pacific Pilots.
And with the new rule in 2026, if you make it to 6 innings, you start with a runner on second base.
Is there a way to put? Oh, yeah. So I think what you'll have to do here.
We'll be taking care of that shortly.
Until it's new. Thomas, and then put him at second, like error left field. Yeah, put an error on Mark. Well, put it on left field, so it's like it's unearned if he scores. Tell that to production too. So like skip through the batters and then error to put Philip at second. Yeah. Really good hit. Never thought we'd do this again. And it lands on top of the building, but inside the yellow line. Good. Thomas was going crazy. For him, it doesn't matter because it's that we rewrite those stats anyway. All right, get him over again. Yeah. Yeah. Jumping on that thing like a grenade. Would you like me to swing it there? Or
Getting this figured out here. We're going to start with a runner on second, as I mentioned, with Philip Thomas, and Jack Blayhouse steps up to the plate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the rule either, but when, you know, we still got a whole nother game to play after this. You gotta at least move this one on. Now this is technically our 9th inning of the night already, and we still got 3 more at least to play.
The ball's ripped over to third. Mark cannot come up with it. Jack's been having a lot of hard contact lately. So he finds himself on first, and that'll be guys on first and second with Chance Justice stepping up to the plate.
Oh, run into one, huh?
See what Chance can do for the Nighthawks here.
Chance 1 for 5. You know, flew out last time, but the time before that had a nice single.
Takes ball inside. Feet don't move. Slider. DJ was aiming for the inside part of the zone there. 2-0 count. That ball sneaks in there. Strike 1. 2-1's the count. Swing and a miss on a nasty slider there. 2-2. Counts full. Is able to get the walk there. Nice at bat from Chance Justice, and that'll load up the bases for Drew Gradwell. That ball's ripped up the middle. Keaton steps on second, goes to first, safe at first base. Noah cannot hold on to the ball. So a run comes in to score, and the Nighthawks take a 5-4 lead here in the top of the 6th. They do get the first out of the inning. There are now runners at first and third as Jack makes it over to third, and Philip Grossenbacher steps up to the plate.
Yeah, some nice contact off DJ this inning.
Ball's ripped. Mark Campanero could not make a play on it. Keaton McKay's out there with backup and gets to the ball in a hurry, so Drew can't get to third. But another run comes in to score on an RBI single from Philip Grossenbacher. The score is now 6-4, and Philip Thomas comes to the plate with 1 out.
We got DJ at 90 pitches now, approaching that 100 pitch mark. Hopefully he can get out of it here quickly and keep himself under. Not that it matters, but for health's sake.
Swing and a miss.
All the above.
Ball's popped up, skied out to second. Keaton McKay makes the catch for out number 2.
You got a big guy. All right. Go, Jack.
Ball's fouled up into the booth here.
Jack really has been swinging it today. 5 for 6 this game. Really seen DJ well here in the second game against him. Got 4 singles and a home run this game.
Strike number 2 hits the zone there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go, Jack.
Swing and a miss, he goes around, and that'll be strike 3.
Back there, I don't know what to do.
So the Pilots get out of the inning, but not after 2 runs come across for the Northern Nighthawks. And now it is 6-4 going into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Going to be Keaton McKay leading off with Kevin Doe on second base. Remember, guy starts on second, so a home run here ties the game.
Go, Keaton. Hey. I gotta go through the battle.
Here, group, ball, group, ball, group, get.
Mariners win?
We're winning. It's much different when you don't have a glove.
We're still 5-1? 7-1. How we score the next 2?
Okay.
Julio hit a RBI double.
7-1, bottom 9. Good.
All right, here we go, Drew.
Yeah. So we got Kevin Doe on second base to start out the inning, and Keaton McKay's up to the plate. Swing and a miss there. 0-1's the count.
Yeah, 2 at bats ago had that home run to right field. You know, one of those again ties the game here.
Strike 2. Way ahead here. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Keaton McKay. Strike 3. That for the first out of the inning.
And we'll have to see what Drew does here. Maybe pitch around Mark. Game's not over if he does get a hold of one, but you know, he's definitely the most feared hitter in this lineup. Do you walk him and bring up DJ and maybe eventually Noah, or you just go after Mark. I mean, DJ and Noah both had their fair share of barrels off Drew today.
That ball is smacked over. Oh!
Right there.
So Philip Thomas almost makes a heck of a play out and left, but it hits off his hands and off the wall. He catches it again, but it hit the wall, so it'll be a single for Mark Campanaro.
And not only did he make that play off the bounce, he almost hit Kevin going second to third.
Great effort all around.
Very close to a very nice play, 2 different ways. Now one swing of the bat, and we got a game over here.
Strike one there,
whether
evens
that
up
be
the
a home
count.
run or a double play. Now, one swing of the bat can end it for either team.
It's been an exciting one. That ball's popped up over to first. Drew makes the catch for out number 2, and up steps Noah Roberts.
And it fell on Noah's shoulders here in one of these last innings, and he came through in the clutch, drove in that game-tying run. See if you can't do it again, at least move the chain, get Kevin up to see another at-bat.
Come on, baby.
Noah's caught a few barrels today. Some have found hands, some have found some grass.
Ball just outside there. Gets himself ahead 1-0. Swing and a miss, count even. Ball just misses the top of the zone there. 2-1's the count. Strike 2. Healthy hack there from Noah. Strike 3, and the Nighthawks take game 2.
And the series. I mean, now they're playing with house money. Back to a even record, I believe, right? At 4-4, both these teams now.
Yep,
so.
Both teams 4-4 heading into this final game. So one team is going to be on top of 500 and one under. We will be right back for game 3.
I know when you're ready. Be quick. Now we're home.
We're hitting though, right?
Yeah. Please, every day. You start because you have the last best inning. We'll see what happens. All right. We'll do me third. What else can I throw? Like third, 9th time.
I know. I'm like,
what?
I've seen all my pitches at this point, so.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, exactly.
Chances at second.
No, I'm on the bench, right?
No, he's on the bench.
Yes.
My contract's up to you.
Okay. It's like, okay, I'm just going to throw sliders, hopefully hit it at someone. Dude, that is short.
Good chance at second base. But, yeah. I mean, whatever's in the short space.
Yeah. Okay. Same order. He's pitching and then yeah, and then flip Kevin and Noah. Kevin's playing first.
The switch in the top right corner. Just both will do that.
Where's DJ? First or second?
Yes.
Line up still the same? Hitting line up still the same.
It's not fun.
All right, we are off to the start of game number 3. That ball nicks the bottom of the zone, strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. Keaton McKay goes down without a swing that at bat.
And it's going to be a nice little break for Drew here. Threw about 175 pitches between the 9 innings that he threw. So arm's probably hanging a little bit. They got him on the bench, still hitting, of course.
And there was a question in the chat a while back that, you know, after throwing that many pitches, what's the kind of the recovery time and whatnot? I'm going to say probably about a week.
Yeah,
you know,
I know I'm sore for a good while.
Yeah, I mean, that's why these games, you know, each team kind of has a 2-week break in between each series because, I mean, one, there's a lot of teams and we only play.
It's tough to coordinate, you know, 10 adults with families and jobs as well. But
definitely.
Every 2 weeks, you know, a team will play. Sometimes it'll be, you know, you're back-to-back or you got a 3-week break. But it's usually every 2 weeks, and most people are healthy after that.
Yeah, no, it definitely helps to have that break. I know myself, you know, got a sprained MCL, and it's I'd love to not play for the next 3 weeks if possible, but we got a game coming up this next week.
Yeah, our Aces squad's a little banged up right now as we got swept by these Pacific Pilots last week. Should be back next week, hopefully a little healthier.
Hoping so. Moses Valadez is dealing with an injury himself, hamstring injury. I've got my knee issues, and Jace, you might be the healthiest on the team. It might be Morgan.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's saying something if it's me.
Nice play over at first from Philip Grossenbacher for the first out of the inning, or for the second out of the inning, excuse me.
Yeah, 2 down upsets Noah, who starting to swing it there a little bit at the end of the game. Had himself a nice couple hard hit balls.
Ball inside there. 2-0's the count.
You know, definitely 2 different pitchers here on this Nighthawks team. You got Drew, who's kind of the finesse, paint the corners guy, and then
63 no pitch there.
You got Philip.
Philip is bringing it.
A power sinker guy, reminiscent of like a Josh Gradwell without the super accuracy.
Ball gets by Philip Thomas. Mark Campanero hustling home for the first run of the game on a nice single up the middle from Noah Roberts.
And Noah's been swinging a really good bat, man. He's had a couple balls put in play, and he's always hustling. Nice to get that first run on the board. You know, last time the Aces, or the Pilots, sorry, were the away team, they got no hit. Now, that was off Drew, but glad to see those hits coming aboard, and they're already on that run column here in the first, you know, before the Nighthawks even step up. Keaton's going to have himself a lead before he even touches the mound. It's always nice.
It's a nice pitch there from Philip Thomas. 61 no pitch, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to see quite a few speed checks from the likes of Philip Thomas and Keaton McKay here in game number 3. Heavy fastball, sinker kind of guys.
It's more so Philip, but Keaton can definitely run a couple up there. But you're going to be seeing a lot of sinkers out of Philip. You know, he'll mix it up every now and then, throw a slider or a riser, maybe mix in a knuckleball, and then you're going to see about 85, maybe 90% sliders out of Keaton.
Healthy hack there from Kevin Doe. Ball's fouled off for strike number 2. Swing and a miss straight back, or swinging a foul ball, excuse me, straight back into the booth here.
Good eye.
Nice eye there from Kevin. Works a full count. Yeah, for all of you MLB The Show players out there, we had one of our players, Thomas Blayhouse, pull a Shohei Ohtani in MLB The Show this last week. Jason and I are both jealous of that one.
Good at bat from Kevin there. Might be his first time on today. Maybe second. But keeps that lineup moving. Now you get the pitcher in this game, Keith McKay, coming up. Seeing if he can't help himself here.
Healthy hack there on a sinker inside for strike number 1. Ball 1 evens the count, 1-1. Just misses with that sinker there. Ball 2. What's your best pull this year in MLB The Show?
I've had
nice pitch there.
Pulled Lindor, I've pulled Soto, and I've pulled Skeens in my 390 pluses.
Nice.
That I've pulled. Nothing too crazy, but I am just missing a Shohei Ohtani for that live series collection, Troy Tulowitzki. So chasing about 700,000 subs.
And I'm probably chasing 1.7 million stubs. Maybe less than that. I don't know. I pulled the Acuna and sold that right away, and then I did pull Francisco Lindor.
Good pitch there from Phillip. Would have came in a little too quick anyway if it was a strike. But good job on Keaton there, working it full and working that walk here for Mark. You know, see if you can't blow this thing open here in the first.
Mark loves these situations coming up, bases loaded. It's the best that backyard baseball has to offer right there. Hits him there, 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Hitters count here for Mark. See if he can get into one. Takes ball 3 high and inside. See if he has the green light. That ball's over to first base. Philip Grossenbacher steps on first for out number 3, and Philip Thomas is able to get out of the inning. And we are 1-0 Pilots going into the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, you got to kind of question that swing decision from Mark. I mean, I know it's 3-0 and kind of frowned upon to walk on 4 pitches in this league, but 3-0, I mean, your team's 0-2 so far today. You'd hope, maybe take ball 4, walk in another run there, especially since Philip Thomas had walked his past couple of batters. But it's hard to tell one of the best hitters in the league that he can't swing.
But the mound's a little further back.
You guys updated the scoreboard to 1-0 Pilots? Noah hit a single and Mark came around to score.
So the score is 1-0 Pilots heading into the bottom of the first inning. Philip Thomas going to lead us off. Scoreboard is updated there for you. Wow, big slider there. Hits the inner half of the zone for strike one. Phillip takes that one in the rear.
Phillip's had a nice day at the plate now. Maybe 4 or 5 hits, 2 of them being home runs. Seeing if he can't get a hold of one here off Keaton. Maybe help himself out. He's only chasing 1, although leaving the bases loaded.
That ball's ripped over to first, past Kevin Doe at first. Phillip's going to stop at first base for a nice hard hit single there. Good start of game number 3 for him.
Yeah, it's exactly how you want to start. I mean, that's pure barrel. I think dented that ball about halfway in. Helped it get past Kevin over there at first.
Yeah, it kind of just died out there. Jack Playhouse takes ball 1. Nice slider hits the inner half of the zone.
I'll be curious to see if Keaton swaps up, his 90% slider right off Jack here. He's already taken a slider deep today, off DJ, who one of the better pitchers in the league, one of the better sliders.
Yeah, Keaton just spams slider, 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 as we found out last week, unfortunately. And
yeah, it's a good pitch. I mean, it moves a lot. It's a little slower than most, so
it is.
Looks like it moves a lot more.
I would say he has some of the biggest movement on his slider out of just about anyone in the league, really. Nice pitch there. The slider again, and down goes Jack for out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. There was only 1 batter before that.
Yeah, the tough part about the sliders for everyone, and especially Keaton's, is he throws it slow, so it looks like it's behind you for about 2/3 of the way there, and then breaks last second. So if you do want to swing, you got to swing super early to catch it out in front, or it's just going to be off your hands, off that grip tape and popped up to the pitcher's mound or maybe first base.
Well, and that's hard too, because so that pitch right there on the inner half, you got to be out early. But with these wiffle balls, I mean, when I do hit that out early, I tend to just nail it foul over there, and it's hard to keep that fair, as we see from a lot of hitters in the league.
It's a pretty solid recipe, especially if you can land it for strikes. You got to make the hitter swing.
Just misses high there for ball number 2. Count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the slider again. That retires Chance Justice, and up steps Drew Gradwell. Drew's had some hard contact today. Let's see if he can get into one. Drew, an avid golfer, much different swing out here than he has on the green. Nice hit there. Hits off the base of the wall for a 2-out single. Ball is a little dribbler. Keaton McKay makes a nice effort. Ball hits the brick, so it is a dead ball. Phillip Thomas has to go back to third base, and the bases will be loaded. So Chance Justice will replace Phillip Thomas over at third, because Phillip is up to bat now.
Yeah, and Keaton kind of saved by that brick wall out there. Getting past Kevin over there at first, but hitting the brick wall for a dead ball. It's nice, gives him second life. Keeping the lead here.
That ball's ripped up the middle. It's going to get past Keaton. 2 runs are going to come in to score.
Oh, on the white jersey. Oh, that's going to be gross.
And we had Drew Gradwell sliding over the hot tub.
Oh, boy. Great job, Phil.
Getting his white, pretty jersey dirty. Phillip with a nice hit up the middle. Nice double to bring in 2. Jack Playhouse pops one up foul. Counts 0-1. defense looks a little different for the Pilots when Keaton McKay is on the mound. Obviously, he's one of the top second baseman, center field, kind of whatever you want to call it. He covers a lot of range out there. And, you know, now we got DJ out there. Nice play over at third. Mark Campanero throws out Jack Playhouse at first for out number 3. But the Pilots are now down 2-1 going into the bottom of the second. Top of the second.
Who do you have up? Who do you have up? Do you have DJ up? Hey DJ. No, I got it. Oh really? Here, DJ.
Ball outside there.
It looked like a knuckleball out of Philip Thomas there.
Ball's popped up to Chance Justice, makes the catch for out number 1.
And like we were talking about last time with Keaton being on the mound, kind of sacrificing that defense. Keaton does have that range and speed, but DJ's got that arm. I mean, that throw home was a little riser on the money from the wall. You know, I would have liked to see him test that. See if DJ couldn't have got it all the way there home, throw the runner out. But he's definitely got one of the better arms in the league.
Ball just misses up top. Counts 2-0. Gets a strike there. Nice pitch. Counts 2-1. Swing and a slow roller. Phillip is able to just kind of gently throw the ball off Noah's back to get the out for out number 2. In the chat, I see you guys are talking about Resolve. I actually used that this week to get my shoes white. So I took my, kind of like Vans, well, they're PF Flyers, and it's a nice white pair, but they were really dirty, and that Resolve took the stains right out.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored, yeah.
Okay. Up is Kevin, 1-0. Walked last time up.
Healthy hack there. Nice pitch there. Gets ahead 1-2. Just misses outside. Evens the count 2-2.
Phillips breaking out that knuckleball. There's another one. It's the second or third one we've seen here tonight. Maybe getting a little more comfortable with that as the season goes on.
Kevin's worked himself into a full count here. And takes for ball 4. Finds himself on base yet again.
Yeah, maybe not so much the hits heating up here for Kevin, but find yourself on any way possible is valuable to a team, especially this Pilots team where, as we've seen, everyone in this lineup's got that power to hit it out. You know, Keaton's poked one out today. Mark hit a few balls hard. DJ's hit that ball out. Noah's got a couple of hits to his name. So anyone who could load those bases for us. Nice. Good job on Kevin there.
Nice pitch there from Phillip. Hits the top part of the zone for strike 1. And now hits the bottom part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Keaton McKay, and that'll end the inning. Score is 2-1 Nighthawks. And we go to the bottom of the second.
Be Chance Justice leading off here for the Nighthawks.
All right, we'll get right back into it. Chance Justice steps up to the plate, takes one off the knee. ball is carrying. It hits off the top of the wall. Ricochets back into play, and Chance finds himself on first with a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's just missed those home runs. I think he's hit the ball 2 or 3 times today where, you know, if we were playing maybe in June or July, August, definitely going out, but here in this cold, you know, end of April, just falling short now. You'd be happy with a hit, you know. Would love to tack on here for Philip Thomas on the mound, but
that is crushed. Off the tree, home run, 2-run dinger from Drew Gradwall, and that gives the Nighthawks a 4-1 lead.
First to 4.
That's got to feel good for Drew.
Daddy needs his juice.
Nice little drinky poo.
We are at a total of 6 dingers on the night. John, will we hit that 8? Stay tuned.
And, you know, Drew didn't have, you know, a super productive first 2 games, but he was also pitching. He was holding it down on the mound, throwing that no-hitter in game 1.
Nice play over from third base. Mark Campanero makes the throw across the diamond, and that is 1 out.
You do love to see the first game, you know, Drew's on the bench. He gets a hold of one, ropes one out, adds on to that lead.
Foul ball from Philip Thomas. Ball outside, counts 1-1. Big swing there. Turns him around into a ballerina. 1-2's the count. 2-2. Just foul down the line.
And although from Keaton you'll see, you know, mainly sliders, he's really good about mixing up that speed. So although it is the same pitch, you know, one at 59, one at 52's, 2 different pitches here. Got a slow slider and a quick slider.
Phillips able to work a walk there. Up steps Jack Playhouse. John, I gotta ask you, what is your go-to barbecue dish?
Oh, Jack Playhouse single tapper down that third base line. Line drive off the wall in the scorebook, as they say.
Oh yeah, he's finding a way on. He's raising the average a lot today. Able to get on base again. See if Chance can extend this Nighthawks lead.
And Chance right back up after just hitting that wall out there in right center. Just missed a home run by about a foot or 2. See if he's still hot. It's only been about 2 minutes since he hit last.
Nice job of fouling that one off. Counts 2-2. Stays off that one. Count is full. And it nicks the inside of the zone. Strike 3. Chance Justice goes down looking.
Yeah, doesn't get any easier here with Drew. He's 2 for 2 and just had that absolute line drive of a home run last at bat off Keaton. Now he's looking to do something like that again here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
Nice pitch from Keaton there. Painting the inner half. And then goes outside of the slider for strike 2. Gets jammed there a little bit. DJ makes the play. And the Pilots get out of the inning. We head to the top of the third. Nighthawks up 4-1.
Yeah, you have me, right?
Let's go, Mark.
So, John, ribs, pulled pork, and brisket. Man, that sounds good right about now. It's just about, I know it's past dinner time, honestly. It's 8 p.m. in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, but some hot food on a cold day is always nice.
Yeah, Jace and I, you know, wouldn't mind some of that up in the booth right now. You guys, do you get delivered?
The Nighthawks third player here, missing Chance Justice. Leading off is going to be Mark Campanaro. Pilots chasing 3 in the top of the third. Got 3 outs to keep this game going. Need 3 to keep it alive. Send us to a bottom of third.
Ripped up the middle. Nice play at first base to get the out.
And Chance has played a really nice defensive game today. From first and short, I mean, that play there is really nice. He had a couple hard line drives hit at him at first that he corralled. Really nice defensive game out of Chance.
Yeah, that was on the run, too. Made a heck of a throw right to Phillips' chest over at first base.
Yeah, a lot harder than it looks. Pick that ball up clean here in this thick grass and then make that nice throw over to Phillip at first.
Ball inside. See if DJ can work a walk or get on base here. Pops that one up to Philip Thomas. Catches it for out number 2.
Pilots into their final out here, and up steps Noah Roberts, has been swinging a hot bat the past 2 games. 1 for 2 with a single in this contest.
That ball's gonna get foul down the line. Never know with some of this grass. Sometimes it spins and comes back into fair territory. We've seen it a few times. Ooh, the slow riser there from Phil Thomas. Gets Noah Roberts. Nice job holding off that one.
Nighthawks 1 strike away from sweeping the Pacific Pilots here. 3 games to none.
That one's going to be up the middle. Phillip to Phillip for out number 3, and the Nighthawks get the clean sweep of the Pacific Pilots. And the Pacific Pilots just swept the Aces, our Aces, unfortunately, last week. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, Jace. You know, they're a good team. They're now 4-5 on the season, and it's a long season for a reason.
Bring the Nighthawks to 5-4. You know, just above 500. Pilots at 4-5. Full out of season left.
Well,
many more games to be played here at AWA Wiffle Ball Field.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Another AWA game, another AWA series, and we look forward to having you guys back soon.
Yeah, always fun. We will see you guys next time at AWA.
Have a good night.
We'll turn it off.